Yes, sir, we promised you a great main event here tonight.
Andres, a China.
WrestleMania!
Hulkamania is running west.
My God, what a
It's not over. The world is watching.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bulletcast, only sports and recreational podcast that is simply just too sweet. Not only that, we are pro wrestling's elite podcast, and today's kind of a big deal, guys. Why is that?
I mean, I think it's 30 for 30.
Hey, go on Twitter, go on Instagram, go on Facebook, tweet, post, hashtag Bulletcast3430, because it's our 30th episode. Pretty stoked, guys.
I mean, only 28 of them count. Oh, he threw you under the bus.
Be that as it may, let's introduce you guys. We got the ultimate opportunist. We got the showstopper right here. We got the edgehead. We got Anthony in the building. How's it going there, guy?
Good. How are
Too
you?
sweet to the people.
Too sweet.
And then of course we have my tag team partner. He's the Nash to my Hall. He's the main event. I'm gonna call you the Ayatollah of podcast rolla.
Ooh.
And judging by your tweets from the SmackDown Live Women's Title match at SummerSlam, you're the original glow stopper. We got the Canadian Destroyer. We got Brandon in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi guys.
How's it going there, guy? I gave you a pretty nice intro. I mean,
that was quite an intro.
I mean, I put you over more than I do myself. I mean, come on now, guy. But let's
I always go over. You're always staring at the lights.
It's true, brother. Finger poke of doom. All right, let's get into some outside of the ring. Dana Brooks' boyfriend has passed away. He choked on his food. He was a bodybuilder. Am I correct?
Yes, he was actually.
All right, R.I.P. to him. Sorry for Dana. Hope she can get through that rough time. The Pillman legacy continues. Apparently, Brian Pillman's son is making his debut in professional wrestling pretty soon. I'm not exactly sure where, but...
I mean, we had him. We had Chris Benoit trying out for WWE.
Who?
The
The Pegasus Kid? Yes. All right. Johnny Impact, John Morrison, Johnny Nitro, Johnny Mundo, whatever you want to call him, John Hennigan. He has debuted for Global Force Wrestling, and he is named Johnny Impact.
So original.
I
have original.
See Impact in a couple months.
Oh, by
Maybe
the way,
have to check it out.
By the way, TNA for blocking my content. F you guys.
It's GFW now.
GFW, F you guys. All right, Southpaw Regional Wrestling has made its return. It is funny as always. There is a new Global Force Wrestling champion. His name is Eli Drake, and he's responsible for this.
Dummy, yeah.
Congratulations to Eli Drake. I'm glad they stripped Del Rio of that championship. He did not deserve it. Mark Henry spoke about his retirement during the SummerSlam Fest in Brooklyn. Shout out Sam Roberts, greatest wrestling podcaster in the game. Besides us, of course.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know you're a Wade Keller, Mark. I'm sorry. But
Wade Keller out here, boy.
Anyway.
And Todd Martin and Bruce Mitchell. All the PW Torch guys out there.
All right, all you guys. Shout out to you guys. But he spoke about he will have like one last match, and people were talking. They were
one last match. Are you going with Christian again?
No, we're not. But he said a young up and comer. He threw Neville's name out there because they had one match together. It was decent.
If Neville can get a good match out of Enzo, he can get a good match out of Mark Henry.
Yeah, he threw Braun's name out there. He threw Big Show, and of course he addressed the Big Show please retire chants and all that other stuff. But shout out to Mark Henry. He really upped his game with the Hall of Pain thing back in 2011. I was glad to see an African American world champion, of course. All right, Flair. He kicked out of two. He kicked out at 2, guys. He's cutting promos on nurses, FaceTiming people. I'm glad Nature's feeling better.
He has to do his promos,
He has to.
Yeah, he's a limousine riding,
jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun. Shout out to the Nature. I'm glad he's feeling better. Asuka, we're going to talk about her great performance over the past weekend, but she is injured, I hear, 6 to 8 weeks.
Ooh,
she'll be fine.
Collarbone.
If it ain't that worse, then she's fine.
Yeah. Jessica Carr, she is the first ever full-time female referee for the WWE.
They're going places with it. They're going places with the female division.
I mean, we're in a woman's evolution, so I'm glad to see they're making waves with all this, not just the Mae Young Classic, which you had some thoughts about that. You want to get into that real quick?
I did.
Yeah, about they didn't highlight Candice LeRae or something like that?
Yeah, they didn't put Candice LeRae, the favorite, the person who's going to win the whole thing, on their stupid little bracketology show.
What about, what was her name? Mia Young? Jade from TNA? What about her?
Yeah, she was on there, I think.
Marty Bell from TNA is in there?
Marty Bell, and then they probably put Viper on there. Maybe, I don't remember.
I mean, it's a whole thing.
The Mae Young Classic doesn't have the steam behind it like the Cruiserweight Classic does.
Wait a second.
What?
Whose music is that?
No
Vince McMahon. Do you know why? Today's the 72nd birthday for Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Shut up, Mr. McMahon.
Well, he's in retirement age. Maybe if you think about retiring.
No.
I mean,
Happy birthday, Vince.
happy birthday to you.
Thank you for buying your dad's company out from under him and turning it into a global phenomenon. Thank you, sir.
Now, pretty soon, someone's going to buy from you.
We'll see.
Either that or Shane or Stephanie.
All right. Speaking of Vince, he does like to cut the costs. He likes to keep his pockets nice and fat, filled with hundreds. How can WWE cut out some more things to save money?
They cut down the fireworks actually.
Yeah, those cost like $8,000 to $10,000 a show.
So they got to save it a little bit. Yeah.
I think.
You cut the entire cruiserweight division.
Whoa.
Just strip it
Okay,
away.
no, hold on,
It doesn't
hold on.
matter. No
Hold
one
on.
cares about the cruiserweight division.
Hold on.
Now you're touching a sensitive subject right there.
I mean, it's a. I don't know how to go about
Okay,
it. I mean,
do you guys honestly watch the cruiserweight matches?
No. Okay.
Yes,
And you
yeah,
watch
I do.
205?
Okay,
you watch
205.
You watch 205?
I mean, when it's a good main event, or at least an undercard.
okay, look, you keep Neville, keep Gallagher, keep Tony Nese. Who else is in there? Tozawa.
Grand Metalik.
Of course, keep Brian Kendrick. I love that dude.
Oh, Cedric Alexander.
Cedric
I'm
Alexander.
cutting most of those guys.
Cedric. I love Cedric Alexander.
I'm keeping Cedric, Noam Dar,
What about Rich Swann?
Neville, maybe Rich Swann, maybe.
What about Enzo?
And I guess we'll keep Enzo because he'd be selling the merch.
I mean, didn't the cruiserweight weight limit used to go up to like 220?
Used to.
Yeah, but now everyone's just so tiny. I mean, Finn
mean-
Balor's like 180.
I know, like Miz, he's like
Oh,
221.
that's right.
Like if this was like 10 years ago, Miz could be in the cruiserweight division.
I hate that they classify the cruiserweights to one thing, and it just pisses me the hell off
Yeah.
because they have so much potential to make like big matches with all these like different kind of superstars. I mean, shit, I can imagine Neville. I'm sorry, excuse
No
me.
profanity.
Excuse me.
That's my gimmick.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
You know what you have to do? No, I'm just fine. We don't do that no more.
All right, good.
Anyway.
What was it? But Neville and Seth Rollins, they had a good match one time. Remember that?
Yeah, that was good. Maybe the cruiserweight division is the best thing to do, but it's like without that, then Neville wouldn't be where he's at right now. So it's a whole thing.
I mean, they gave Neville something out of
You
it.
can cut other people too. Just cut some talent. And you can cut Raw to 2 hours, even though that's where they make all their money is from TV. But if you cut it to 2 hours, the ratings will go up.
I mean,
you can get more money from TV.
Once the contract expires, like 2019 or 18, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, isn't Black Friday coming up soon for them actually?
What the?
They cut everyone.
That happens in the spring, like spring cleaning. It hasn't happened yet. So
I thought they do it in the fall too. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I'd cut back on like all their glittery, fancy screens that they have. Like, do you really need the ring apron to say stuff and the ring post to say stuff and like the big ass whatever Titantron? Just have a regular Titantron, just a little screen. It's not that big. It doesn't need to be all that fancy. And you cut costs doing that.
Well, we know how Vince feels about production. He likes to do it big.
Like the NXT screen, it's fine. It's like one big screen with some little things on the side and a ramp. That's all you need.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're still doing this week thing. We're almost done. Favorite ring gear. What is the favorite ring gear you've seen? I'm gonna guess you, Daniel Bryan.
No, I'll go some. Stone Cold Steve Austin had great ring gear.
Straight black. That's
Straight
it.
black, the leather
Hey.
jacket, knee braces.
More power to you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed
Just
it.
kicking ass.
Just kicking ass. What about you, my guy?
That's actually a good one. Oh, Paul London. Remember when he used to have the classic shorts and everything like that when he used to run in with Brian Kendrick?
Oh yeah, those were good. I did enjoy those.
Those were nice. I mean, that resembles like the Usos back before they turned heel, but those are the shorts I actually like. They were like really cool and everything. I love those kind of like the ring wear and then like the long ass. I'm sorry,
I mean, you could say ass on television.
Okay,
that's,
cool.
That's fine.
but like the long like pads and everything like that. It just worked with London and Kendrick at the time.
Yeah. Me.
Alexa Bliss.
Anyway, moving on.
With the cheeks hanging out.
No. If we're gonna go with cheeks hanging out, you got with Sasha. I mean, her husband is the costume designer. So
Moving on for me, I might have to say Edge. Edge had some cool tights. He did over the course of time. AJ's with the Japanese logo. That's pretty cool too.
I'm going with CM Punk.
Actually, no, I think I might have to go CM Punk too.
Yeah.
The stars for Chicago. And he had so many different variations of it.
the Macho Man.
And then
one.
when he
that was
wrestled
really
the Undertaker, he had the purple ones.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm going CM Punk.
No, I'm going with CM Punk. You copied me.
No,
Are you getting some vengeance right
CM
now?
Punk and we're both Phillips. Like we share a common bond here.
He doesn't like it when fans call him Philip.
I don't call him Philip. I call him Punk. You know, it's kind of
Just
weird.
don't call him CM. You sound stupid if you call him CM.
Yeah, it's kind of weird calling a grown man Punk. But anyway, I might have to go Punk, AJ, those guys. All right. So let's talk about some NXT Takeover. Andrade Cien Almas beats Johnny Wrestling.
It's a shame. Johnny should have won. And I hated this finish. This finish was stupid.
Oh, throwing the shirt aside and all that.
Like why don't you?
I think it was a DIY shirt.
It was.
Yeah, that
It
was the idea. Is she threw the shirt. He looks like, oh my gosh, it's the DIY shirt. Oh, I remember those times. That's so stupid. Just like throw it in his face, blind him a little bit, and then have CN pin him.
Roll him up. Oh,
Like that makes so much more sense. And then have it show that it's DIY.
booking extraordinaire.
Yeah,
All right.
better than Triple H and Vince McMahon.
Whoa,
Watch out.
whoa.
Watch out.
I mean, also, I wouldn't go
You
that
can't-
far, guy.
Yeah.
Watch out.
I wouldn't go that far, man.
I'm actually happy that Almas actually won a match.
Yeah, because he doesn't win.
He doesn't win that often, but like now
has
he's
great
gonna,
matches,
he's gonna
doesn't
get.
win.
I think he's gonna get like a little push. I could be wrong.
I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be a bigger star than that Del Rio guy.
As long as he doesn't do anything with the page,
He
he's
was
fine.
so over in Japan. He's IWGP Intercontinental Champion with the mask. Pretty boy, take the mask off. Mask off.
Future Percocet.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sanity. They defeat the Authors of Pain and they win the NXT Tag Team titles. That was brilliant with the fake out tag, and they just had Eric Young come in. I enjoyed that.
I like that.
I'm proud of Eric Young, and I've been a fan of his for a while.
It was Wolf that won it, right?
Uh,
With Young, I forgot who the
yeah,
other tag team partner
yeah.
was. First
it was,
German board
it was
wrestler.
supposed to be Killian Dane, wasn't it?
Yeah, but then they switched out, I believe. But
Yeah.
But going back to Wolf, first German born wrestler to win a championship, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Facts. One of the Authors of Pain is Canadian. Do you hate him? It's Akam, the one with the tattoo.
I mean, I don't care about him, so I guess that means I hate him.
All right.
He's not like the guy who came out and whooped his ass, Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, let's talk about,
and Red Dragon. You
Red
know what I'm
Dragon.
saying? Red Dragon out here, boy.
NXT. This was really good.
It was. I'm kind of disappointed at the fact that they destroyed the Authors of Pain and Sanity, but it was after the match. It was after the match, so
loved
that I can understand. So that's actually pretty good.
I'm a big Bobby Fish fan, former Ring of Honor television champion. Shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Aleister Black defeats Hideo Itami. Typical. His entrance was dope. That was like probably one of the greatest entrances I've ever seen. Besides, of course, my boy Bobby Roode.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
They actually had a musical act that fit
know.
with the theming of the show.
Exactly, and
Not
then
just-
They opened up the show, didn't they?
yeah, the way they did it was kind of dope too. But the hardcoreness, I was like, yeah.
Oh, that is
I
Aleister
dug
Black
it.
right there.
Hideo.
I think he's gonna go back to New Japan or to one of those promotions in
Yeah.
Japan. I mean, unless they have like a plan to like push him within the next couple
He
of
needs
weeks.
to get hot again. That's his whole problem.
He's been stepping his game up. He had a good match with Rude.
He did have a good
I've
match
been
with Rude.
reading a lot of stuff about this
Nobody really
takeover,
talks about that.
and everybody
Not
is
really,
really loves this match. Like
I enjoyed it.
I
did.
mean,
I
like
did.
no,
I
like
did
people are
too.
saying like this is like the best match of the show.
Actually, I heard some people are saying Aleister Black's style is more strong style than Shinsuke right now. Do you agree?
Yes,
Yes.
Plus
Aleister Black is my favorite wrestler in NXT right now.
Hey, if I start doing like a Black Power ranking, he's going on there. Say that right now.
Well, right now, if you think about it, Shinsuke in NXT's like more like they don't have to worry about the precautions and everything.
The
like-
indie feel, you know.
Yeah, so like they can still hit hard and everything. Now they're in the land of opportunity. Like you can't hit that hard anymore.
Yeah, I mean WWE does have a certain style, but anyway, moving on. Probably the match of the night, probably the match of the weekend. Asuka retains her NXT Women's Championship
No,
against.
was it the match of the weekend?
Close?
It was the second best match.
Close, yeah. Asuka retains her NXT Women's Championship against Ember Moon. So unbelievable. She kicked out of the Eclipse. When Ember hit that super kick, it took me back to Shawn super kick and Taker, yeah. And oh my God, it's almost over, but it's not. One of the best matches I've seen. What do you guys think?
Out of the female
No,
division?
just in general.
Or in general. It was a good match actually. I actually really enjoyed it. It was entertaining from start to finish. I mean, Asuka and Ember going back and forth, and Ember actually hitting that Eclipse and everything. Of course, you see that's like, oh, she's over. She kicked out. Okay, she got lucky. Super kick right when she kicked out again. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good one.
What do you think, man? You are the booking extraordinaire.
I don't know what they're doing with Asuka. I don't know if they're gonna call her up. Because honestly, if I would just keep Asuka undefeated and have her just give up the title.
How about what if she just hijacks it?
Because I don't
And
see
takes it up to
because I don't see a woman
Yeah.
that deserves to beat
no one has-
Asuka.
Nobody's really done
that.
I mean, Kevin Owens brought it up with him, but like he played double duty. I mean, Asuka, she could do that.
Yeah. And then
Paige gave it up.
Yeah, Paige did give it up, but I want
She gave it up all right. All over the title.
Xavier Woods.
Okay.
Black Power ranking. All right. I feel
But
like,
anyways, I feel like Asuka probably should stay undefeated
yeah,
until she goes up to the main roster.
until
Yeah.
somebody's like, who on the main roster is like worthy of beating her though? Like, who could you believe?
Not Natalia. But here's a good question: which band should you go to? SmackDown or Raw?
Who needs her more? I mean, SmackDown after what happened this week, they're pretty stacked.
I
I feel like Raw. They probably need her on Raw.
well, if
yeah.
you think about it with Raw, it's Alexa, it's
Nia.
it's Sasha.
And they've already kind of run
it's
through everybody.
Emma, it's Mickey.
Summer Rae's still on the Raw roster. People forget about that. Yeah, she's contracted to Raw.
Dude, I don't even. I just see a post of her in a bikini every freaking week on Instagram. I'm just like,
She seems
I'll
like
be
she's
right
always in
back,
Vegas.
and that's it.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Summer Rae's always in Vegas.
She's always in Vegas.
I'm gonna go to Vegas one of these days. I'm gonna find her.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways,
Mm-hmm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Drew McIntyre, he defeated the glorious Bobby Roode. 203 days of NXT being glorious is no more. But what happened after?
I mean,
we're gonna talk about the match first.
I mean, the match was good.
The match was really good.
I enjoyed it.
Actually,
The way Roode sold the how does it
Claymore.
Claymore. Roode selling, obviously, I love it. Amazing.
not as good as Dolph Ziggler though.
I want to see a match between them. I do. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I enjoyed the match. What do you guys think?
Good match.
it was fine.
It's fun.
I mean, Bobby Roode hasn't really impressed me that much with his wrestling.
What?
It's fine. I mean, it's like Triple H. It's fine. It
Triple H is amazing.
It doesn't get me excited.
I get
Okay, who
excited.
get you excited though?
Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles,
Oh, you
Shinsuke Nakamura.
You like the flippy.
The flippy. When Shinsuke Nakamura done a flippy do?
But we got AJ who goes off the top rope. Daniel Bryan is more of a hard hitting submission.
I mean, he does, like,
expert.
He doesn't do
suicide dive.
flippy
Yeah.
stuff. I like Zack Sabre Jr. He doesn't do flippy stuff.
I mean,
Sabre Jr. is different though.
technical wizard.
Yes.
But this match it was good. I enjoyed it. But what happens after, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever 3-time Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. He made his debut in NXT. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I praised it. I really did.
Adam Cole, baby!
So I think, are they gonna call this group Dishonor? Is that what they're going with?
Cole World.
Cole.
Get out. Get out.
I love it. But I like, because he wasn't in the crowd, so I'm like, oh, he's gonna do something after. I could kind of tell, because like Rude, he like scurried off pretty quick, and like they panned. I kind of saw Kevin Owens still in the crowd. I'm like, what's going on here?
You could see like most of the crowd looking somewhere.
Yeah.
Well,
I was like,
when you
oh.
saw like them pan out, you saw everyone looking
Yeah.
for like the where the announcers are usually at. Well, yeah, the ring announcer.
Yeah.
And just like, oh, we know what's going on right
It was
away.
great. And so he's gonna keep his name. That's really good.
Oh,
I've-
so does that mean that he has the rights to his name though?
Yeah, it's his.
Okay.
I feel like top stars like that, they should be able to keep their names.
I mean, look at Shinsuke.
but,
Oh,
yeah.
Aleister Black was Tommy, and then he changed it to Aleister Black. But
Yeah, it's a thing. But congratulations to Adam Cole, long overdue. Him and Red Dragon, they're gonna do some damage in NXT. Him with the heavyweight title, those two with the tag titles.
Maybe Steve Corino comes out with them. Shout
He
out
still
Steve Corino.
wrestles too.
What?
Shout out Steve Corino.
Shout out
no,
Steve
hold
Corino.
on, wait a minute. Now think of this, and this is just me that I thought in my head right now. I could be totally marking out myself, or I could just be over exaggerating. Imagine if Sanity with Eric Young take on the group of Adam Cole and Red Dragon, and Adam Cole is the NXT champion, and Eric Young's going against Adam Cole.
Faction versus faction. I mean, I don't think NXT's ever really had that.
Bray Wyatt, the Wyatt family, and the Shield.
I'm talking about like faction versus faction, like really a nice feud.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right.
I mean, the Shield was just kind of thrown together. The Wyatts, it was like over time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel by WrestleMania they'll have all the titles. Cole and Red Dragon.
You think so?
Throw a woman in there, get the women's championship.
Candice LeRae.
I was just thinking the same thing. Shout out Candice LeRae.
Mm-hmm. She a woman of honor? She wrestle in Ring of Honor?
Taylor Hendricks.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I feel about Taylor Hendricks. All right, guys, let's talk about SummerSlam. This 6-hour show. By the way, last week I watched 66 hours and 85 minutes of wrestling.
God damn.
I told you, I'm not a part-timer. I'm an all-timer. Anyway, moving on. Miz Taraj defeat Jason Jordan and the Hardys.
With one person in the crowd.
Way too early to start. Miz, he was visibly upset.
Oh, of course. I mean, would you want people to be like just not there and like you wrestling for like an
It was a
empty
half
crowd?
hour after they opened the doors. And everyone goes to the merch stand, gets food.
Yeah.
Especially with a 6-hour show.
Exactly. All right. Neville defeats Akira Tozawa. Sporting some white gear, kind of like Seth did a couple years ago, and he regains his cruiserweight championship. Shout out to Neville. I wasn't really surprised there, and be honest with you.
Not really.
Nobody's on the Neville level, but this match, the Usos versus the New Day. The Usos, they become the new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. Hashtag 4-time champs. They got 19 minutes. One of the best matches I've ever seen in my life.
It was a good. I mean, you gotta think about it, like New Day and the Usos know how to put on a good match.
I mean, they brought importance back to tag team wrestling.
One problem is that I don't like the fact they keep on putting the SmackDown tag titles as a pre-show. I hate that.
I mean, but they got more time. I mean, like 70,000 people were watching on like YouTube alone, so it's.
Yeah, but it's just I don't
it's
like.
not even like. That's like nothing compared to TV.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, they're live on Facebook and the network and all those other spots.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch it. I haven't seen this match
it was really good.
It was good actually.
because the Power wanted to go out at my house
I saw
before
I saw the tweets.
before
Don't you
SummerSlam.
have the WWE Network?
Well,
Yeah.
when the Power goes out, you can't use WWE Network.
It's called your laptop.
The Power goes out, you can't use your Wi-Fi to
Yeah.
use the WWE Network.
It's a whole-
Gotcha.
it's a whole thing.
It's a whole process. Never
All
mind.
right, John Cena breaks the SummerSlam curse. He defeats Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, if you care about yourself at all, you will ask for your release. Moving on.
Don't tweet bad things about Dave Meltzer. Bad things happen. He comes for you.
Uncle Dave.
Moving on. Natalya, Natty Neidhart, she is the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. She defeats Naomi. I know you hated the glowing championship. I was not a fan of it myself.
That was stupid.
But it's gone.
Thank God.
It's gone.
Thank
And Natty
God.
gets her due diligence. You know?
After how many years?
Like 6 years in between title reigns.
You know, my sources say that Naomi has heat because she said she was gonna have an elaborate entrance, even though she didn't. That's what I heard on Wrestle Talk, whatever it's called on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
We got
I got sources over
We
here.
got sources.
Mhm.
Sources, okay.
He,
I
he
see
knows
how it is.
he knows the high ups.
I know things.
He knows the higher
I
end.
know big
things,
things. Big things, eh?
All right, man. Where are we? Where are we on this show? Cass defeats Big Show. Care less.
But Enzo took all his clothes off.
That
and put
was-
on baby oil and then just gets kicked in the face.
That was funny. I'm not gonna lie.
That was funny, but I feel bad for him.
He did the running man in the cage. I was like, I guess he's not afraid of heights.
Mm-mm.
That was.
He's
great.
not gonna sell it.
Nope.
Oh, that was fantastic. Backstage, Kurt Angle and Daniel Bryan.
This was so stupid.
I chuckled.
This was so dumb.
I was like,
Yeah.
That was it. I guess they were trying to cash in on some of that Team Hell No magic with the Kane doing the yes, Daniel doing the no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kurt Angle hasn't, been Kurt Angle. He hasn't had those great performances. Especially when he says WWE, it just really annoys me.
WWE.
WWE.
Jason Jordan needs to say it like that if he's his son. Let's keep some kayfabe alive. All right, guys. Randy Orton defeats Rusev in 10 seconds.
He
Release. I laughed so hard. I just couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny.
Actually, thinking about that now, him and Lana asked for their releases apparently.
Actually, I just saw earlier before we started.
Lana said that's fake news.
Hashtag fake news.
Ooh, okay.
Don't believe the press.
I was gonna say because I know WWE won't let go Lana. Rusev, they can let go Lana. No.
They got Total Divas to film.
I know, dude.
But I mean,
Those are the big Total Diva stars.
But you gotta look at it. Lana's hot. They're gonna use that as like Trish Stratus. You gotta think about it. Like Trish was bought.
Trish Stratus could wrestle.
Vince is gonna
but
come.
it took
Vince is
some
gonna
time,
come back
though.
just to do a storyline with Lana.
He's gonna
Make her
remember
bark
when,
like a dog.
Remember when Stacy Keibler gave him the lap dance and he's like, oh, yeah, but I like it. But anyway,
That inspired memes all over the place.
Oh god.
especially with the Roman.
Please don't.
Moving on. It was good. It was simple. Saved time.
Saved money.
Rusev with a nice attack to start out, and then Orton. Rusev,
I didn't see this as a burial of Rusev. It just kind of really put over the RKO.
Yeah,
Just one RKO and you can be done.
He sold that RKO. He did. It was a nice one. All right, moving on. Sasha breaks the Brooklyn Curse. Shout out to my girl. She defeats my other girl.
Alexa should have won.
She should have won because
Shout out
I
to
don't see
Alexa.
where they're going with this. And by the way, Alexa Bliss should have a ponytail all the time. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But congratulations to Sasha.
I know you like that No Mercy commercial.
I still I haven't seen it yet, but I heard.
Really?
I heard about it, and I'm
No mercy. No
no
mercy.
mercy. No mercy.
Going back to her cheerleader days.
Alexa Bliss, you are a goddess through and through. Thank you very much. No, but congratulations, Sasha. Hashtag 4-time champ.
Is this the beginning of a Sasha heel turn?
No.
Against Bayley?
Yes. Then have like Nia and Alexa go do something together. All right. Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt. He loses to the Demon.
As he should.
As he should. As he should.
Keeping a kayfabe here. Demons are not baby faces, guys. Why are we cheering?
Because he has cool paint and he growls.
Because he's cool.
Because
that's basically all Finn Balor does
I
when
know.
he's the demon. He just looks more angry.
I want to see him put on different you see like all his indie shows like we had like the different like
He had
face
the
paints.
Joker. He had the Punisher. Yeah.
I want to see the Joker.
He did Carnage
I
from
want to
Spider-Man.
see. I want to see Joker actually. The Joker would be nice.
But congratulations to the Demon. This wasn't that long. It was like 10 minutes.
Not that long of a match.
But probably one of the. I'm gonna give this match I'm about to talk about an A-. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, one half of the Shield, 2/3 of the Shield. They defeat the Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus, to become the new Raw Tag Team Champions. Shout out to Cesaro for getting rid of that beach ball. For you,
now all beach balls are banned from all the WWE events.
I'm gonna cuss right here. I'm gonna censor it later. But to all you cluster for bringing a beach ball to
multiple beach balls.
multiple beach balls
Multiple.
to a wrestling event. You are there to watch the show. Don't be those people. I hate those people. I really do. I mean, it's about the guys in the ring putting their bodies on the line.
You're there to watch a match. Enjoy the entertainment that these people have been practicing for years on. They're doing it for your guys' entertainment. Don't be someone that just wants to around and just throw a beach ball around and ruin the whole entire show. These people want to entertain you guys and probably have an opportunity to go up to the next level, but you guys are messing around for them.
Just stop putting yourselves over. That's all I gotta say, you bastards. All right, moving on. AJ Styles defeats Kevin Owens
Interesting
to
match.
retain the United States Championship.
Interesting. It was a good match.
There's too much Shane.
Yeah.
There's way too much Shane.
There's not enough Shane.
There's way too much Shane in this match.
See,
Bro,
I was,
no, the
see,
part-
I was thinking like Shane would get locked out and then like Daniel Bryan would come back in.
No,
Just be
dude,
like, yes.
the part that got me, Kevin Owens was like, "You fall off of buildings."
You survived from a helicopter dive, but you cannot count to 3.
That was so funny to me. But match quality. How'd you guys like it?
I mean, it's probably their best match they had.
Yeah,
it was.
I give it an A-.
A- out of that.
I just felt like every time they started to get going, they inserted Shane to do something.
Yeah,
It was like it didn't get to that
I
next
think
level.
they wanted Shane to like interrupt so they can already show like a feud between him and KO.
Yeah, I mean they're going that Hell in the Cell. Shane's
Shane's falling off something.
shooting star press off the set.
Power bomb off the cell.
No, I can see him going through the cell.
Off the cell.
Off through, as long as there's a pop-up power bomb like that. That's dope. All right, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Are you prepared for this?
Oh, I'm very prepared. I'm very prepared for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is a man who cannot be hindered. He is still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Jinder Hardbody Mahal. What are you doing? Don't come in here, bro. Get out.
I just said
Get out. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that tub of lard coming in here. Ladies and gentlemen, Jinder Mahal, he defeats Shinsuke Nakamura. He is still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. How do you feel about this, Brandon? Be honest with me.
I mean, why don't you tell how you feel about it, and I can go against it because I can already tell.
I'm just
how
gonna
you
watch
feel.
this real quick because this is gonna be very interesting.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I see. These are the original plans because I have sources. I'm a corporate shill who doesn't get paid. So the original plans were if Corbin didn't talk crap on Twitter, he was supposed to. So this is what's gonna happen. Nakamura was going to win via disqualification. Nakamura was going to hit Mahal with a Kinshasa. Corbin was going to come down, cash in, become the champion, and then Corbin versus Nak further on. That's what the plans were. But since Corbin did what he did, they had to scrap it. And Nakamura,
my sources say that it was supposed to be a DQ match, but a couple hours into SummerSlam, Vince actually changed to have Jinder go over, which makes absolutely no goddamn sense.
I mean, here's my thing with it. Like, the Jinder heads, do they get in the way? Yes, of course, he's a chicken. Heel, that's what he does. But my thing is, like, it took AJ Styles 4 tries to win the WWE title. The Rumble, twice with Roman, then he beats Dean. It's gonna happen. Just wait. It's gonna happen.
Don't mark out just yet. Just wait your time.
It's gonna happen.
Everyone takes their time. They have to wait for their opportunity.
I mean, why do you
Okay, but that doesn't mean that you need to do it. Just because it happens all the time doesn't mean you need to do it.
need to do what?
You need to wait your time. Just put it on Shinsuke. He's the best wrestler.
No, he's still in the picture. I mean, why do you think
just put it on Shinsuke.
Look, why do you think Hunter got him from Japan? He was the best one that could transcend over to this culture. He didn't give a damn about the other 20 guys in the locker room, all right?
Okay. You know, Shinsuke can be a big star in India, just like Jinder Mahal can be a big star in India.
We all know this.
Jinder Mahal doesn't need the championship to be a star in India, even though he's not even Indian. He's Canadian.
He's
Indian.
both.
He's more Canadian than he is Indian.
But he's both. That's like me. I'm born in Germany. Oh, you're German. No, I'm African American, dude. Well, not African.
Yeah,
still
but
same
they
thing.
bill him from India, and he
I
pretends
didn't
like
wanna
he's full-blooded Indian.
Yeah, I didn't want to say black.
look at Santino, dude.
Okay, we're not talking about Santino right
But
now.
it's just like you're gonna have
Okay,
Kofi, Santino. Who else can I think of that have been built in other places that have to go with the storyline?
okay,
you can't be saying
once again, just because it happened in the past doesn't mean you have to do it now.
But that's how it's the kayfabe, unfortunately, and we have to stick with that.
Well, you
Vince's
can
thing, dude.
change it just because it happened in the past doesn't mean you need to do it. And Shinsuke should have won that match.
But guys,
He definitely shouldn't have been pinned by Jinder Mahal.
Can
At
you give him
least,
a mid card at least, like a mid card title?
honestly, put the U.S. title on Jinder. Let AJ and Shinsuke go after the
let's
WWE
not go with
championship.
that again. Let's not go there.
Well, his whole gimmick is that Americans hate him because he's
Different.
brown. That's his whole gimmick.
Yeah.
That's what KO's was, because he was Canadian.
Yeah, but that's
No, KO. He was like, yeah, it's the same.
it wasn't
thing.
really
It's the
they
same
hate him
thing,
because
yeah.
he's Canadian. He's just
He's
representing America, but he's Canadian, so
Yeah.
it's
All right, guys. I give that match probably like a C.
worst Shinsuke match he's had so far in WWE.
All right, but moving on, ladies and gentlemen, the Universal Title match that may have been one of the greatest things I have ever seen in my entire life. The Beast Incarnate gets put through 2 tables, gets one flipped over on top of him. He gets carted out. He gets speared through a barricade. He gets put in the coquina clutch, and yet he still walks out Universal Champion. Brock Lesnar made Braun Strowman. I mean, Braun was already super over, but now the Rock is going to be put on his back.
True.
Thoughts?
When Brock Lesnar wants to, put in an A+ effort, it's an A+ effort.
I know.
And it's amazing.
Because you have to realize none of this would have happened if Brock wasn't comfortable with it. And like they say, he's lazy.
He's not
You know.
lazy. He actually put on a really good match and put over Strowman. And I actually can see
we
Strowman
did
getting
do a
something.
draft one time. I don't know if that'll ever see the light of day. And I picked Brock Lesnar, and everyone was looking at me like I'm an idiot. But Brock Lesnar can be amazing.
See,
He can sell. He can be a badass. He can do it all.
I thought we were only picking indie stars. That was the thing. But you're a businessman. You understand. I mean, this
I'm
match
not a
was-
businessman. I'm a businessman.
Oh.
Shut up, Jay-Z.
Okay.
Oh, God.
444.
Uh-huh.
All right. But
Shut up.
this was
DDP.
this was a great match. I loved it. I give it an A+. Braun, he looked so dominant. Joe had his moments. Roman,
I feel like Joe was like the
Yeah.
number 4 out of the 4.
Roman, he got his stuff in.
He hit like a dozen
It made-
Superman
it
I
made-
punches.
haven't seen him
made
hit that
Vince
many in a
happy.
while.
It
What
made
up?
Vince happy, at least.
Yeah, see, this is the thing where they say times have changed, but in Vince's mind, he still kind of thinks it's a big man's business. These are all heavyweights right here, and they put on one of the greatest main events I've ever seen. I mean, like, I felt like I was in the arena the way the crowd was all rowdy and whatnot. Paul Heyman doing his screaming, of course, always great.
I mean, all of Brock Lesnar's matches, like the last 5 Brock Lesnar matches, have been amazing.
I mean, well, he's not gonna go fight Steroid Jones.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Give him due time. Maybe something happened. You never know.
False
gonna-
positive? It's
he's
not a
gonna-
pregnancy test.
No, he's gonna fight Conor McGregor.
I don't see that.
I guarantee Brock Lesnar will not face Conor McGregor. 'cause
Conor McGregor.
Brock Lesnar would murder Conor
Yeah,
McGregor.
quick. Conor McGregor and Mayweather this weekend. I gotta go with the brother. Sorry.
Conor McGregor all
I'm
day.
not gonna watch that match.
Conor McGregor.
You want to fight, laddie? All right, moving on.
You want to bet on it?
1, 2, 3. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give this show a B+ overall.
I think it's like a C.
I give it a B+.
It's way too
B-.
long. This is just like WrestleMania.
Despite the time, I mean, like,
Despite time references.
I mean, the Shield, the Lesnar and the KO, along with the Usos match,
There were
Gives
some hidden gems in there. There were
it-
some hidden gems.
Gives it a B+ for me. All right, moving on to the night after SummerSlam. Braun Strowman.
Brock Lesnar smiling more than I've ever seen Brock
I know.
Lesnar smile.
Braun Strowman, 2 power slams. The one thing I like about Strowman, such a simple move.
And he really drives that shoulder into
And
the
he-
gut.
I know, he really just makes it look like he's murdering someone.
Basically.
He knows his job. He knows the
He
spot.
knows how to spot a move and everything, and Lesnar actually sold that pretty good actually when he got him down
Yeah,
to the ground.
he kind of bounced up with it. So we're getting them at No Mercy. That's going to be good.
That's gonna be a good
And
match.
I do have to go watch that Alexa Bliss commercial after we get through
Might have to
recording
hop
this.
down 5 and go down to see it in Staples Center. We out. Live from Staples Center.
Live from Sip. Hey,
Are we doing a road trip?
it might happen. You never know. All right. Enzo defeats Cass. Colin Cassidy is injured. I hear 9 months.
9 months with an ACL tear. Rest up, Big Cass. I know you're gonna have a good push. Rest up. Take it easy with Carmella.
Means he's missing WrestleMania.
Yeah. Carmella's making the money, so she really is Mrs. Money in the Bank.
She is. So basically, she's getting the money for Cass right
Yeah.
now.
All right. Nia Jax. She is not like most girls. She defeats Emma.
Poor Emma.
Poor Emma. You're hot. I'll give you that. But poor Emma.
Yeah. But,
Emma deserves a chance. Give Emma a chance.
I know.
Because do you not see what she did in NXT, her and Dana Brooke?
hashtag give Emma a chance,
It was
guys.
so good.
It was so good.
So good.
It really was. Backstage segment. Kurt Angle and Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan wants Finn Balor.
Oh, you skipped the Cena segment.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
It hasn't happened yet.
Oh, heat.
Are you sure?
Heat.
Let's see. Enzo and
It
Cass.
says Cena segment right after the Emma.
Oh, it did.
Oh, you messed up.
Guys. So the free agent thing has come into effect.
It's gonna be interesting.
John Cena bouncing back and forth.
John Cena bouncing back and forth.
Like a
And
stripper.
it was really good. I enjoyed the his promo. He was making fun of the beach ball thing. I don't know why he really brought it up, but
I think he was just having a good time on Raw. To be honest.
John Cena was goofing around way too much. We had goofy Cena. It's like house show Cena.
yeah. But this music hit and
Yeah, it was a boo fest. I swear
They
to
are.
God.
I did a wrestler analysis. Go check it out on the YouTube channel. Talked about the whole Roman thing. That's the WrestleMania main event in my opinion. I'm gonna go with it right now.
So
You're
thinking-
jumping the gun.
So you're thinking of like Hogan versus The Rock? This is like passing the torch?
I mean, we'll get into that later on in the show, but eventually we will get Cena versus Roman, and it'll be noise kind of like that. But this is the thing. It's like Rock versus Cena. Cena's playing Rock. Roman's playing Cena. That's how I see it.
I thought, people might, because they hate Roman so much, they would side with Cena just to kind of be ironic. That did not happen.
Yeah.
They hated both of them.
I mean, this is the thing that's
But the
gonna
thing
make.
is that like Cena knows how to work with the crowd,
Yeah.
and then Roman,
yeah,
of
I
course,
mean,
Roman
because,
knows how
like-
to work with the crowd too.
but-
But like Roman tries to say as a babyface, and like John Cena's like, I don't care anymore.
I
I'm
mean,
almost out of here.
Cena's really quick-witted. Roman, he doesn't need to turn heel like everybody says.
yes,
Just
he
let-
does. Yes, he
just-
does need to turn heel.
Watch. Here's
Just
no,
let
no, no,
him
no.
be
Hold
Roman
on.
Reigns.
Hold on. If he turns heel, you know how many people ask for like these things and they complain about it like right away afterwards. If he turns heel, how many complaints are we gonna hear right away?
No, have you seen the video of people like saying why they hate Roman Reigns? These
And
grown
then
men.
Roman tweets about
Roman
it.
tweets about it. He was like, "Let me ask you guys a question. Who would you rather grow up to be, me or these guys?" And then like the crying emoji. I'd rather grow up to be Roman Reigns. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd rather have the money.
Money, 3-time world champion.
Once again, that's just Roman Reigns being a dick.
let him do it. Let him do it.
But see, he won't get it. He won't.
See,
get
he's a natural heel.
He is.
He is such a natural heel.
All this hate.
I mean, come on, just him like glaring into Cena just with that BMF look. Just
But of course, it is Roman Reigns' yard. You know?
there's so much money in that.
There is money. We
Just go with what the fans. If they boo somebody, turn him heel. If they cheer him, let him be a face. It's
But
not that hard, Vince.
this like. These,
I mean, look at NXT.
Yeah.
Was there beach balls in NXT? Were people going against the great in NXT?
No.
No, because everyone's fit in their certain spot that they should be. Except for they love Bobby Roode because of the song and all that. But besides that,
but the thing is with the hardcore marks, like the 40-year-old guys, who are they going to cheer for? Because they have to admit they got to pick somebody. Who are they going for?
Cena.
Are they going for the?
if it's between both of them, I'm picking Cena. Cena's my boy.
I mean,
Cena.
John can go. He can do a hurricanrana.
I mean, he could do springboard stunner.
He can land on his head and be fine. He got the.
I
neck
was actually
muscles.
glad that he told Shinsuke don't say sorry. That was like huge ups to
Yeah.
Cena for doing that actually.
All right, like I said, Kurt Angle, Jason Jordan. Jordan wants Finn Balor. We get that later on in the show. Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks have a promo.
Good promo by Alexa Bliss actually. Good promo.
Promos are as fine.
Anything as fine as her.
Anything is fine, sir. I mean, oh my god. Anyway, Finn Balor defeats Jason Jordan. This was a really good showing from Jordan.
Yeah, and the crowd just did not care, which pissed me the hell
off.
off.
What they need to do? What they did with Rocky Maivia? They wanted him to be a babyface. They didn't like him, so they just turned him heel.
That's not gonna happen.
And then they put a title on him. Oh my god.
This Jason Jordan thing is not working out at all.
Well,
turn him heel, put a title on him. Let the fans really hate him.
But what kind of title?
Icy.
But I mean, that's what they were. The Miz off of that, so does that mean that they got to turn the Miz heel or have two heels fight for the title?
I mean, no, like
we completely skipped over this. Shout out to the Miz. He just completely destroyed Roman
and
John Cena.
Oh yes, oh, that's good. I'm sorry, Miz. I love you, man. The Miz, like his, just great promo. Like the heat. It's really there.
It felt good though. It felt natural. Felt healthy actually on that part.
I know.
Basically, the Miz's gimmick is he just shoots on everybody.
I love
it.
But
that's what he's known for at least. And then of course you have Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel there backing him up as the Miztourage. I mean, I'm kind of glad they're getting some TV time too.
Yeah. All right. So yes, this was a good showing from Jordan.
This is when the beach ball thing started.
Yeah.
And it was just annoying because this was a good match.
This was.
And the crowd were just crapping all over it.
Jordan's selling was pretty good too.
Playing with that dumbass beach ball.
Balor did that punt from the apron. I'm like, oh, I like that. All right. John Cena and Roman Reigns defeat Samoa Joe and The Miz.
Make the kids go home happy.
I'm gonna call this right now. Reigns versus Miz IC title. Cena versus Joe. No mercy.
I mean, they gave away Miz or Samoa Joe and John Cena. Supposed to make them wait.
I'm just calling.
I'd rather have Miz versus John for the. Well, actually, no, I've seen that too much already. Crap.
I mean, but John, if he wanted, he'd be a Grand Slam champ. He hasn't done that yet.
So is Dean's already. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, congratulations, Dean Ambrose, Grand Slam champion.
You did forget something.
The first member of the Shield to do that, by the way.
You did forget something. I don't mean to interrupt you. You forgot the Shield versus the Hardys.
Is that even on here?
No. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus the Hardys in a tag match.
That is right.
Wow.
You're done.
I got sidetracked.
You're done.
Hey, don't worry. He's a busy man. Okay?
I'm a busy man. I'm in the process of making our store. Like I'm a busy man.
But talking about that match, that was overall. Who was it? Ambrose and Rollins did a good match with the Hardys. It was an excellent match.
Matt teasing his broken gimmick, saying wonderful. Yes, all that was nice and great. Let's go on to SmackDown. Styles KO Shane. That sets up a match between them for the United States Championship.
AJ Styles doing the open challenge.
Open challenge.
They teased a little bit, thinking maybe it'd be Bobby Roode. It was like
I was kind of thinking it would be Shelton Benjamin, but.
Yeah, we're jumping the gun there, but this was good. AJ he had some language. Had some language there.
We haven't seen that in a long time.
We haven't seen
Except for Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar gets to do what he wants because he's Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
Brock Lesnar. I mean, goddamn pal, he's Brock Lesnar. You know.
I mean,
Daniel Bryan and Jinder Mahal are backstage and they have a little interaction. How do you guys feel about that?
Good. It was a good interaction backstage.
Yes. And then Zayn and KO, they have an interaction. KO wants Sammy to be the special referee.
Why can't they just be tag teams already? I mean, I want to see I actually want to see a feud with him and Sammy for a U.S. title or something at least.
Yeah, I mean
that match has been run into the ground so many times.
Yeah,
we don't need that match anymore.
Well, they gave it a year break on it at least.
Yeah. Yeah, KO wants Sammy to be the special guest referee, and eventually Sammy says no later on. But guys, Aiden English is in the middle of the ring. He is singing his song when all of a sudden... Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Roode has finally made his debut onto the main roster. How do you guys feel?
I feel absolutely glorious.
What about you? How do you feel?
It's all right.
It's all right.
I'm not a huge Bobby Roode fan.
It's all right. Did you not see his TNA run? Smashing
beer money?
I'm not saying he's terrible. He's all right. He's fine.
Beer money? Beer.
Have you seen
money.
Beer Money?
But he's not doing.
Have you seen his run as a champion in TNA?
He's not doing a beer money gimmick though. He's doing a glorious gimmick.
I'm just like,
which basically it's a one-note gimmick. All he does is say glorious all the time.
In the ring. Have you seen him?
Yeah, I've seen TNA. He's fine.
That blockbuster they had on Aiden English during the match. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's fits more in WWE than he does in NXT. He's not the indie darling, and he's gonna tear the house down. He has fine matches. I'm just not as high on him as apparently you guys are. I mean, because what's the last blowaway match he's had?
Blowaway?
What's the best match he's had?
Best match
in WWE.
In WWE. Let me think.
Probably that Roderick Strong match.
Roderick Strong
was the best one.
Mm-hmm.
I did enjoy that.
Roderick. Yeah, that was a good match.
All right. Moving on from that, backstage, Daniel Bryan and Chad Gable. Daniel Bryan says that he exchanged Jason Jordan for one of Kurt Angle's friends, and
I mean, it wasn't exactly a trade. It was like, okay, I'll give you Jason Jordan, and you let me talk to Shelton Benjamin, which doesn't really make any sense if this is like a real sport, because that's not really a binding contract.
but still, guys,
It makes it interesting.
I mean,
It's a good story.
John Cena for Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Roode. Did SmackDown get the better deal?
Yes, he did.
I think so too.
SmackDown's exciting.
Because
yes.
I mean, John Cena kind of just did everything he could do on SmackDown.
Better.
Yeah,
I'd be happy
Bobby
with
Roode
that.
has the whole gimmick and the song. Shelton Benjamin, he has amazing matches. I'm glad to see Shelton Benjamin back.
I was kind of hoping
Is
for
this the
Daniel
end of
Bryan to be like,
is this the end of the call-ups? Will there be more?
there has to be one more, I think.
We saw.
I mean, what's the next
Authors
big?
of Pain?
Only next biggest pay-per-view coming up is Royal Rumble, right?
Yeah. Wait, no, Survivor Series.
Survivor Series. So
It's
basically,
part of the Big Four.
maybe one more from Survivor Series, and then that's it, probably.
Yeah. But congratulations, Shelton Benjamin. He is back. The gold standard. He has amazing matches.
And it looks like they're probably gonna do the same thing they did in NXT, where Chad Gable's all crazy and weird, and Shelton Benjamin doesn't like him, or just thinks he's kind of weird, and then it starts to grow on him.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would like to see Shelton Benjamin branch off, get a singles run, and possibly win that WWE title.
I'd rather see them
At
as a
least
tag
for
team.
one time.
I mean, the SmackDown tag division is all it is New Day and Usos right now.
Breezango haven't wrestled in a while.
They're supposed to wrestle next week, aren't they?
I don't know. We'll see.
Because they said Breezango's coming back in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
That was last week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Usos defeat the Hype Bros. They win with a super kick. I am proud of that. Super kick is winning matches.
Development hell for the Hype Bros.
All right, Shinsuke Nakamura defeats the Genderheads, the Singh Brothers, in a 1-on-2 handicap match.
As he should.
As he should.
If he lost, it would have been all over. I would have walked out.
You would flip the table, wouldn't
I would have
You would put a punch.
unsubscribed WWE Network.
Whoa.
Unsubscribe.
Whoa.
It's going a little too far there, guy.
Unsubscribe. Delete.
All right, KO and Corbin, they have their little segment. Corbin's going to be the special guest referee. Becky Lynch.
Give me that Becky.
Yes. And Naomi, they defeat the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Natalya, and Miss Money in the Bank, Carmella. That was
With a heel champion and a heel Money in the Bank, it doesn't really work so much. Because
You never know.
who are you supposed to cheer for?
Natty.
Natty's the one that's been there the longest.
Natty's not a face though. She's a heel.
But people cheer for her. Actually, no, they don't even cheer for that much for the women's division. But
Yeah. That was worth kind of giving away the plan. What a nerd. What a nerd. But
nerd.
Dolph Ziggler.
He's back.
Where the hell's he been?
I think he was doing some comedy shows.
He's been
probably a
banging
movie.
fat blondes and YouTube stars. And,
Okay, let's not get into all that
Sorry.
right here. Let's.
I mean, that's what he was doing.
Yeah,
Dolph Ziggler has a type.
Dolph Ziggler is, after Nikki Bella, where do you go,
I mean,
Apparently he's just gone downhill.
He went to Dana Brooke,
Dana Brooke?
and then I don't know what happened after that. Because then
Amy Schumer, this other YouTube person.
Yeah, we had that story months ago.
He has a thing for bigger blondes.
But ladies and gentlemen, Dolph Ziggler, he just kind of started just trashing everybody. He said, "Oh, you have to be a woman who glows and all that other yada yada
you have
yada."
to be glorious with a big old robe and an entrance.
Yeah.
they're trying to change his gimmick. I think.
Honestly, I've said this before. Dye the hair blonde, put on a suit. He can still wear the Shawn Michaels type gear and do the super kick. Just make him the HBK. That's all you got to do.
Oh God, no!
Just do
What?
that.
What my boy Wade Keller suggested, because he's my boy.
He's your boy.
He's my boy. He was like, he's gonna be like DDP before, he was DDP. He's just gonna have you seen DDP like when he just has all this just gimmicks all over the place?
DDP 92 with Razor Ramon as the diamond stud.
He's like all glittered out. He got all the babes around him. He got the cigar in his
He's like
mouth.
one of these mics when he walks to the ring so he can talk.
He's just a walking.
Oh,
he's just gonna be
God.
a walking gimmick.
Oh my
Which
god.
I'd be honest.
That sounds like Sandow when he had no gimmick at the time.
That sounds. Oh my goodness.
I mean, yeah. If Dolph Ziggler just comes out and just does dumb gimmicks every week, like Sandow, I'd be fine with that.
Oh my god.
Because Ziggler poor Ziggler.
Just
He's
push
been-
Ziggler. Just push him, please.
Please don't push him. He's done.
No.
Hot takes out here.
No.
Push.
Actually, you know what?
I
Ziggler
jumped off the Ziggler bandwagon in 2014.
No, I'm still there. I got to keep faith. All right, but ladies and
You gotta have
gentlemen, Lana and Tamina Snuka. I mean, let's be honest here.
Let's be honest.
I'm just throwing the storyline out there. I know we're 2017. I'm just throwing the storyline out there. But what's going on here, guys?
I think Lana's gonna be put back into a manager role with Tamina.
Tamina's gonna crush.
I think she's gonna. I think they're putting Lana back into that manager role and not having her wrestle that much.
Tamina, how do we feel about Tamina?
I'm glad that she's back, but I think that she give her more wrestling time at least. But then again, she's like 40 years old now, right?
Yeah, I mean she's
so old and she's not even that good of a wrestler. I mean, I know she has the history and everything.
Well, at least
Of
she's trying to live on her
Snuka's
father's
daughter.
legacy. That's the main thing that she's trying to do. I mean, look at Charlotte. Charlotte's trying to do like for her brother and for Rick.
But Charlotte's one of the best workers in the company.
But she had timing. Tamina didn't have that much of the experience. I mean, she just.
How long
went
has
up
Tamina
and
been with the company?
2010.
Yeah,
When
she's
the
been
Usos debuted.
That's longer than Charlotte's been wrestling.
I know, but like she hasn't she didn't wrestle a lot. That's like,
She started out as a manager, and then she got put with Santino on a stupid love story.
that was so stupid. All right, moving on from all that, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles retains the United States Championship. He defeats Kevin Owens. The special guest referee Baron Corbin, he throws the towel, quote unquote shirt. He throws that in. Shane puts
got
it
it,
on.
yeah.
So we're getting KO and
The burial of Baron Corbin did not continue this week.
it did not.
He kind of, he's gone from like here to here, but he didn't go from here to,
Hey, you think
Aiden English.
You think Baron Corbin's gonna get a match?
I think
a push
we go-
anytime
It's,
soon, or
it's gonna go AJ Styles and Baron Corbin.
Yeah,
for the US title?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the next SmackDown pay-per-view? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up.
I think it's No Mercy.
That's Raw.
Oh, then what's Backlash? No, not
No,
Backlash.
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell. Yes.
That's what it is.
I don't understand why they keep switching up all these pay-per-views. Just keep them like consistent with which brand is
Where's
what.
the Velocity?
Because last year
God,
I went to
no.
No Mercy and that was a SmackDown pay-per-view.
Yeah,
And now it's a Raw pay-per-view.
Where's Sunday Night Heat?
They have enough content.
Where's Taboo Tuesday?
No, just
Where's Tuesday in Texas?
no.
You know
No.
what?
Chi-Town Rumble.
No.
Thrilla in Manila. Hey man, you know what I want?
Shinsuke Bomaye. Shinsuke Bomaye.
I want a Kennel from Hell match. God damn it!
Oh, what?
I'm calling it right now.
Shinsuke Bomaye.
I want Al Snow versus Big Boss Man. I want Pepper. I want all that.
R.I.P. Pepper.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania, the biggest wrestling show of the year. Let's predict the WrestleMania main event. We're gonna start with you.
Why me?
You're the new
I'm
guy.
sticking to my guns. It's still going to be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. Universal Championship, whatever. That's the big.
Ooh, good one. Triple threat match. Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns.
That match has happened twice already.
But not a main event on WrestleMania. Throw in John Cena. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, you've already heard your pick,
I'm-
and I like to talk about your pick because I feel like that could be
What's
big
your
money.
This is big money. Roman versus Cena, the face against the new Golden Boy. I mean, come on now. It's like Rock and Hogan. Hogan, he was the face. He was the guy. Rock was defending his territory.
Yeah, back in Toronto too.
And then
That's
the
right.
whole thing with Rock and Cena, it's kind of the same deal here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but with Rock and Cena, people liked The Rock.
well, yeah, but I'm saying like the concept of like John
when you
Cena.
looked at, but when you looked at
John
it, though,
Cena's playing the Rock role, like you're barely here, and Roman's playing the Cena role, like I'm here every
there's gonna be
week.
so much booing in that match already. You can feel it.
There might be like a protest where people might actually start walking out.
I mean, but
No.
like you think like
It could happen.
when Cena's music hits, like we do get a loud pop,
course.
and then the "You John Cena sucks," because like John Cena sucks has become the new Kurt Angle. You suck. all
No,
that other
it's not the same.
It-
It's the Kurt Angle "You Suck" is having fun and playing along. The John Cena is
People
more
play along
visceral.
with the John Cena one.
I know, but it's more visceral than it's not exactly like Kurt Angle.
Well, yeah,
is.
people they still have strong opinions, even though he's been there for like 15 years. Anyway, I will go Roman versus Cena for the WrestleMania
straight
main
up
event.
babyface versus babyface.
And I say Roman Reigns he defeats John Cena.
So John Cena puts Roman over.
And I have Roman Reigns winning. Who do you have winning?
I
Roman Reigns? We're not stupid
Roman.
because we know who Vince McMahon wants to win.
Big sweaty men.
Hey,
This is my yard now.
that's what he needs to mouth to him.
And
When he
interference from the Undertaker. No, I'm just kidding.
He was in Brooklyn. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Superstar Spotlight. Who is it out of this whole week of wrestling?
Out of this whole week of
It's got to
wrestling.
be Braun Strowman.
It's-
Braun
it's
Strowman.
my boy Braun
Braun
Strowman.
Braun Strowman.
was on fire this week.
Braun Strowman, so over. He's amazing. I love him. I love Braun. And I'm going to Raw and have floor seats. Bruh, I get to be close to Braun Strowman. I know, I'm gonna mark out.
Don't be like that little boy that got the chance of a lifetime. If Alexa was his dazed.
I'd go to jail. I'm an African American male in Trump's America. I'm going to jail.
What was it? Never
Yeah.
mind.
Our promo pick of the week. Tell us.
Actually, I was looking at a different promo this week.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
What-
I'm
what
sorry.
is it, guy?
I'm
Tell
sorry.
us.
I'm sorry. I mean, if we're gonna go with the cream of the crop, the man Ooh yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage.
You're going with Macho Man.
Macho Man. I mean, I still remember that old school interview with Mean Gene Okerlund when he was talking about the cream of the crop.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Oh yeah!
All right, yeah, the cream of the crop. Yeah, the coffee creamer. That was funny. The one thing I really did appreciate about Macho Man, like, he'd say something, he'd go really high up, and then he'd say, like, the same sentence or phrase or wording to come right back down. He'd be like, I'm the cream of the crop! I'm the cream of the crop, yeah. I did appreciate that about Macho Man, R.I.P., one of the greatest of all time. You had a match pick of the week.
I was gonna go super hipster and pick some like Japanese match, but it was a little too long. I didn't have time to watch it, so I'm just gonna stick to SummerSlam,
Okay.
and we're gonna pick The Rock versus Triple H in a ladder match
Oh, what was that, 98? Yes.
in the Garden.
That's when the Intercontinental title kind of had, like, that somewhat purplish strap.
Triple H, I'm sorry, I buried Triple H a little bit, but Triple H, had his good matches there in SummerSlam.
Yeah, Triple
In
H
New
with the purple tights, back when he wore tights. I remember that.
Back when he was a Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Yes. All right, guys.
Maybe it's the best ladder match ever to happen in Madison Square Garden.
Whoa.
What other ladder matches happen? Oh, come on, guy. Come on.
You just have to think about that
Come
right
on,
now.
guy. Shawn and Razor was good. What was better, Shawn and Razor 95 or Shawn and Razor with the ladder match at the Garden?
Ladder match at the Garden. That changed the whole industry right there.
95, the match. I mean, everything was good in the match, but the finish was kind of botched.
Young Bucks versus the Hardy Boys was a much better ladder match.
Well, yeah, because 94 moonsault was it was 94. A moonsault was a gigantic move. Now guys are doing 720 DDTs in reverse 450s.
720 DDTs. I would love to see that.
I'll have to pull it up.
A 720 DDT.
Pretty sure I had like a 630 from Ricochet off the ladder.
Yeah, 630 senton. It's a whole thing, guys. But real quick, a new rapper is on the horizon. Lil B. She's dropping her EP and
Lil B.
Lil B.
Lil B. That's the bass god.
No, it's
Lil B's the bass god.
no, it's
Don't disrespect the bass god.
I will disrespect the bass god. It's my yard, goddammit. Dropping an EP 2018. One of the singles is Belly on the Backs.
Shout out to the bass god.
Shout out to the bass god.
Black Kent. Whatever, just came out.
All right, ladies
New
and
mixtape. Thank you, bass god.
While all this is happening, I'd like to throw out some thank yous since this is our 30th episode. Shout out to Kevin, you were on here. Shout out to you. The phenomenal AJ Styles, a.k.a. Auburn Jordan. Thank you to him. Floman Reigns.
I saw him yesterday at San Francisco State. Shout out to Floman Reigns.
Shout out
And you doing that does not look right.
The big dog. Shout out to you. Thank you, my brother. Please come back to me because school is not fun without you. All right, Sean Stewart. Shout out to our
Where's
lunatic.
he at? He just left us.
He has class, man. Life gets in the way.
Big time in us.
The former Lunatic EIC, now Lunatic Freelancer. Thank you, bud. And also Mitchell. I mean, the three of us together, we're like the Wolfpack.
It's the A team.
The A team.
So am I.
He's a rookie. He's a young boy.
You're a young client.
Watch out. It's gonna be like Minoru Suzuki out here, kicking young boys.
Oh man.
Hiya!
Mitchell, the California kid. Thank you, dude. You brought a nice vibe to the pod with your knowledge of 205 Live,
which we're gonna delete with cost cutting. You gotta watch our angle, especially at the time of we're doing this. You gotta keep it straight. You can't go up.
You gotta go down.
If you start going up, it's a different thing.
It's a whole other ball game.
We cannot talk about that now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on Twitter at BulletCast. Please, hashtag BulletCast3430. Get it out there, guys. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that other stuff.
Tumblr.
Somebody.
No.
Reddit.
Our Instagram is TheBulletCast. Our YouTube channel is The Bulletcast. Facebook Bulletcast. We are on iTunes, SoundCloud, TuneIn, Google Play, Stitcher. We're on all those places. You can email us, bulletcast2 as in the number 2, sweetsweet@gmail.com.
Somebody. One person. Anybody.
Thank you guys so much for listening to the pod, and we've really been making our way. We will have a store opening pretty soon. There's a clock. There's a watch.
Clock.
Yes.
There's a clock. There's a shower curtain.
There's a shower curtain.
I mean, if you ever if
A
someone
shower
comes in on
curtain.
you,
There's mugs, a flask, shot glass for you alcoholics, or you people who like to make your coffee Irish.
Shout out Conor McGregor.
Yes.
Dropping down to 8-ounce gloves. It's gonna make all the difference. He's about to whoop Floyd Mayweather's ass
Whoa there, guy.
with that left hand.
Hey, should we get the Conor McGregor? I'm going to do nothing. Should we get that?
We're not here to take part. We're here to take over.
Yes. NXT takeover. All right, no, but seriously, guys, there's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff. Of course, shirts. There's gonna be some hats, backpacks, diaper bags for you mothers out there getting it done.
For the little Bulletcast people.
For the little Bulletcast people.
Get them into wrestling.
Baby
world.
onesies, yes, of course. But seriously, guys,
Bulletcast diapers.
Whoa.
Game changers.
Game
You got to get those wool diapers for Brie Bella and Dana Bryan.
Yes.
Reusable.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to the pod. And as always, this is the way I want to end every episode.
And thanks for being the elite. The elite. Break it down. The elite. The elite. Break it down. Block it out. Block it out. Block it out.
Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time.
This has been the Bulletcast. Thank you for listening.